Hi, people joining. We're going to give it 1 or 2 minutes just to let people wander in. But in the meantime, do you want to say where you're tuning in from today in the chat box? And can you see me? Can you hear me? And can you see and hear Sam? Let us know.
Hey, everyone.
Where are you tuning in from, Sam?
From Amsterdam. So,
Amsterdam, lovely.
Yeah, it's nice and gray today.
I'm in London and it's kind of like a bit grey, a bit sunny. Last days of sunshine, I think, here. Thanks, Jennifer, for confirming you can hear us. Thanks, Jonathan.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Hi,
Oslo,
Ola.
that's cool.
Nice. What are you hoping to learn from in today's session? Let us know. We'll give it 1 more minute. Hi, David. Hi, Eric. Lovely. I'm glad you can all hear us. Can you show us if the emoji button works? So you should have a react button. Yeah, okay. Nice to see those coming through.
Awesome.
Good for moral support.
Appreciate it.
Jennifer is getting ready to update her evergreen coaching content. So excellent timing. Cool.
Nice.
Jonathan wants to learn more on the AI side when it comes to this. He does lots of talking head videos and uses captions. AI would love to know how to do more. Oh, you're definitely going to learn.
Yes.
Exciting stuff. Okay, I think that's enough time. So, hello, thanks for joining today's session. I'm Christina, I'm going to be hosting, and Sam Beek, who is V's brilliant VP of Product, is going to be teaching us how to make better talking head videos and how to leverage AI. In terms of the structure of the session, so Sam will shortly go into about 20-minute presentation, and then we'll hop back into a Q&A section where I have a few of my own questions and you can ask your own. So if you've got questions, pop them into the question box area as opposed to the chat box, because I might not see them. It's moving very fast. And yeah, I'll put those questions forward to Sam in the next section. Don't worry about taking notes, because as soon as this finishes, you'll be sent a recording so you can rewatch this in your own time. Our CRM manager, Anna, is also on standby in the chat bit. If you've got any urgent questions, she can answer those. So I think that is all the admin, and I will now pass over to Sam.
Awesome. Thank you, Christina. I'm just going to share my my screen real quick. So if you can all just click the react button and click fire if you can see my screen, or the thumbs up, that's fine as well. That's great. All right, great. So hey everyone, I'm Sam. I'm VP of Product here at Veet, and I'm gonna tell you today how you can make better talking head videos. So the goal of today's session is to enable you to create killer talking head videos that help you reach your goals. I think all of you have come here with some kind of intention, and I hope I can help all of you, make better talking head videos. So what you'll learn today is, first we'll briefly discuss what a talking head video actually is. Then I'll be talking about what makes a great talking head video, how you can record one, how you can edit one, and then how you can optimize your talking head videos for engagement. So let's dive right into it. What are talking head videos? Well, if you're like me and you spend a lot of time on social media, on your phone, maybe a little bit more time than you would like, you have probably seen videos that look a little bit like this. There are these videos in which a person speaks at the camera. They often have some kind of story to tell. They have something to teach you. Maybe it's a joke. It's a really prevalent format that we see all across social media. It's really, really popular right now. And we don't only see it on social media, you see it very much in business context as well. So you see a lot of videos like these where people are telling a story, presenting something, talking at the camera, sometimes showing some slides. You could argue that the video we're recording today of me presenting this presentation is a talking head video as well. This format is used by millions of people, and it's something that at Veet we're seeing rising in popularity. So we're building a lot of features to facilitate better talking head videos. So what a talking head video often consists of, it's a single person speaking. They're looking at the camera. The camera doesn't really move, and they're sharing their expertise, an opinion, stuff like that. They are very, very popular right now, and there's a few reasons why that is the case. First of all, they're very easy and inexpensive to produce. And if you've been doing video at all, you know that video is often complicated, it's often expensive, and that in today's world, if you want to get attention, you actually need to produce a lot of video content. So it being easy and inexpensive is really, really nice. You can record a talking head video just with your laptop, or even better with your phone. So it's super easy and accessible. The next thing is that the format is very flexible and adaptable. By that I mean that you can make a talking head video about almost anything, whether it's a joke, a story, something you want to teach somebody, you want to sell them something, you can make a talking head video about that. So it's a very useful format that can be used for anything. The other thing that's very nice is because it's so simple, a talking head video is not a video that contains a lot of special effects and craziness. It's really easy to adapt for different social media channels. So you can reuse your YouTube video on LinkedIn and Instagram and TikTok as well. The third reason is that as humans, we love connecting to other humans. When you scroll to social media, when you look at LinkedIn, the moment you see a face, you kind of stop, because I think we're naturally kind of interested in what other people have to say. Talking head videos are used for many, many use cases, from social media and entertainment to learning and development, both internally and externally, to marketing and sales. There's all sorts of uses for talking head videos, and I'm pretty sure that most of you today have a use case, but that's probably not all the same use case. So it's super interesting to always learn about all of the different ways people utilize talking head videos. So that's basically what a talking head video is. I hope you understand that, and I hope it was clear. And now a little bit on what actually makes a good talking head video. So a good one first starts with a great story. I think whatever you do, you have to have a great story. It has to be an easy to understand story, and preferably a quick story. But whatever you're saying in your video, it has to be compelling. And that's really a bit on you. Veet can help you a little bit there, but I think before you even start on making a talking head video, you have to be quite clear in your head of what you want to say. The next thing you need to do is you need to make sure that it looks visually attractive. In today's world, it's really hard to stand out, and one of the ways that you can stand out is by making it visually attractive. Humans are much more, we first kind of process visual input before we process any text or any voice. So making your video stand out visually is really, really key to making a successful talking head video. The third thing is it has to have good pacing. I think when you compare old videos that you maybe would watch in the cinema to talking head videos, with talking head videos, you're always one swipe or one click away from being dismissed. So you have to have a good paced story to stay in the attention of your viewers. And last, it has to be able to be viewed without audio. I don't know if you know this, but about 70% of the people that browse the web have their phone or computer muted, meaning they won't be able to hear you. So whatever you say in your video is actually wordless if you don't put subtitles or any other things on it, so that people that don't have their audio turned on can actually hear you. So that's really, really key as well. There's a few more things, like having good audio quality. Since the story you're telling is so important, it's very nice if the audio is really great. Having some good visual overlays, some clear branding, and a call to action at the end. All of these things make a really, really great talking head video. So that's what makes a great talking head video. Now a little bit on how you can actually record one. So before you start recording, you need a good camera. I always advise people to use the best camera they have. I rarely advise people to buy a camera just for talking head videos. I think you should just get started with what you have available. If your best camera is your webcam, go record from your webcam. For most of us, our best camera is our phone, and there's lots of ways to connect your phone to your computer to start recording there. So I recommend using your phone then. The next thing, just as important as your video is, you need to have a good microphone. Again, for most of us, our phones or our AirPods are probably our best microphones. If you have to invest in either a microphone or a camera, I would definitely go for a microphone, because I think the phone cameras these days are actually pretty good. And then lastly, and this is more important than having a good camera, your face needs to be well lit. This is so key. We have a whole YouTube team at Veed, and every time I ask them about what is really key for making a good video, they always say that lighting is one of the most important things. So if you don't have good lighting on your face, it's good to try to figure out if you have a lamp at home that can light up your face, or maybe go sit close to a window and use the natural light to light your face. Just to demonstrate, I have a light here, but if I turn that off, you can almost not see me. So it's really key to have a good light, because the talking head needs to pop out of the background. The last thing you need to do is write down your script. And some people like to write down their script as entire script, and some people like to use only a few keywords and then use a teleprompter. Teleprompters are traditionally very expensive, but Veed has one built in that I'll show you later. But that helps you to kind of record your video in one go without too much hassle, so you don't have to retake and forget your lines and stuff. So now I'll kind of show you how we do this in Veed, how you can basically record a video with a script. So we have Veed's dashboard here. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but if you log into Veed and go to veed.io, you have the dashboard here, and we're going to click record video. This opens Veed's recorder. So Veed's recorder has a couple of options. You can record your camera, audio, screen, slides, everything, loads of options. But for today, I'm just going to show camera. So this is me a little bit earlier today while I was recording this demo. This already looks pretty good, but with Veed's recorder, I can actually change the size and the layout based on the social media channel that I want to use. So if I want to make a video for Instagram, I might record it more like this. But for today's demo, I actually wanted to make a YouTube video about a photography course that I'm preparing. So I'll select the wide angle view, and now I'm opening up our teleprompter. So I can just write a script here in the teleprompter and write whatever I want to say in my video. And then when I record, it will actually play that script, and I will be able to read from it and not forget my lines. So this is really great, but sometimes you don't have a script yet, and Veed has a really cool feature there. We're now using AI to actually generate a script for you. So I'll show you what that looks like. So here I'm clicking on the magic tool, and then I'll just ask the AI to write a script about a photography lesson for beginners. So now it just starts generating, and as you can see, a script starts appearing that I can then read in my video. So this is really exciting. I don't need to write a whole script myself. I can actually start with an AI-generated script and just start reading it. So now I'm just going to record that. I'll click the record button, and I'll read from the script. So here earlier today, I was reading from that script, and it was really nice because I didn't have to write anything myself, and the script is actually pretty good. I'll show you that later on. So once I'm done, I can click stop. I can then either record another scene, or I can just finish the project. So if I look at this video, it looks okay, but if you see, my eyes are not really looking into the camera. I'm just reading the teleprompter here, and that's not really great. I think that's something that we actually need to finish in editing later on. So what's great about Veed is that after you record your video, you can actually click edit, and then you can just open up the editor and edit the video there as you like. So that's how you record a video with Veed. Now a little bit on how you can actually edit that video to make it into a great talking head video with Veed. So what makes a great edit? Well, first of all, I think we want to maintain eye contact with the audience. So we want the talking head to always look into the camera. The second thing we want to do is we want to clean our audio. We want to make sure that there's no noise, no background noise, stuff like that, and the audio sounds good. The third thing we're going to do is we're going to make the video very snappy. Whenever you record a video, you will say and ah a few times. You'll probably, fall silent for a little bit, and you might even record a bad take as well. Now, usually you would use our editor and just cut out all of those bits manually. And that's a very tiresome and laborious task. So we've invented a new AI feature called Magic Cut, which does all of that for you with just one click. So with one click of a button, we'll take out all the ums and ahs, all the silences, and all the bad takes. And it really speeds up your video and makes it more snappy, like I was saying before. And then lastly, we're going to add some titles to this video as well. So let me show you what that looks like. So here I'm in our editor with the video we just recorded. And the first thing I'm going to do is click eye contact. And as you can see in my video, I'm not looking into the camera. But once eye contact is loaded, boom, I'm looking into the camera. This is my favorite bit in Veed, honestly. It's so cool. I don't have to actually record while looking at the camera. I can just read from my screen, and then Veed fixes everything for me. This is something that was not possible with even professional tools before. So it's really exciting that we brought that to Veed, and it just takes one click. So this looks great. Now let's make it sound great as well. So we're going to go to our clean audio feature and click that. And what this will do, it will remove all the background noise, and it will make the video sound a lot better. Now, you can't hear this video because I think that would be a bit messy. So you kind of have to believe me or try for yourself. But clean audio takes out all the unnecessary noise. So when I play the video right now, it will sound really, really great. It will sound much more professional. It will sound like it was recorded on a pro microphone. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the background. I just wanted to demo this to you. I actually think my background here is pretty good, but I can remove it and then put a video in the background, change the color, or do whatever I want. So I'm not going to do that for this video, but just so you can see, it's a one-click thing, and you can remove the background, which is really, really cool. Now let's get into the exciting bit. So as I said, Magic Cut is a really exciting feature. It allows you to remove the silences, make your video more easy to digest, take out the ums and ahs, and remove the bad takes. So the feature is located here in the timeline, and we put it there because it saves so much time. It's nice to make it very big and easy to find. So I'm going to use that and click that. So when I click it, as you can see, the project here is 16 seconds long. It will load for a little bit to take out all the things. The AI is now working its magic. But after this is done, you'll see that the video has become a lot smaller. And that's because we removed all of those bad things. So we went from a 16-second video to just an 8-second one. And I can still make some edits, right? If I think the AI didn't do a good job, I can actually, make some of my clips a little bit longer to add for some breathing space, or maybe bring in some silence because I think it sounds a little bit more natural. But this saved me a ton of time. With just a few clicks, I now have a video that is properly edited and snappy. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add some titles. So this is my photography course video. So I should probably put something around the photography course here. Join my photo course. It looks pretty good, but I'm going to add some cool animation to it. I really like this effect, so I'm going to select that. And now let's see what that looks like. So yeah, this looks cool. I'm pretty happy with the result here. So in just a minute or two, we've actually fixed the eye contact. We cleaned the audio. We made the video more snappy with Magic Cut, and we've added some titles to it. So this video is starting to look very good. But what we want to do is we actually want to optimize this video for engagement. We want to make sure that whatever goal we have with the video, whether that's selling something, getting some likes, getting people to subscribe to something, we're actually achieving that goal. So in order to do that, there's a couple of things we need to do. As I said before, about 70% of the web is not turning on their audio, so we need to have subtitles. We really need it. It's very crucial. Another thing that we can do once we have subtitles is we can actually translate those. That means that we can publish the video in our other markets. I don't speak French very well, but with our translation tool, I can make videos with French subtitles for the French market. Another thing that works really, really well is adding a progress bar to your video. The reason this works really well is because when you have a progress bar that kind of progresses as your video plays, more people will actually watch it till the end, which is super, super exciting. So that's very cool as well. I think about 60% more people will watch your video to the end when you have a progress bar on it. So this is just proven by research on social media. It's very, very simple thing you can add with one click, and it makes your video look a lot better. Another thing we need to do is add a clear CTA at the end. So in my case, I'm doing a photography course, so I want people to sign up or subscribe. But maybe in your case, you just want people to like your video, or you want people to book a call with you, or you want people to go to the next video. Whatever it is, add a clear call to action. That's what CTA stands for. And then the last thing we're going to do is, this video is right now, it's for YouTube, but it's a bit of a waste. We spent so much time on this video and making it for YouTube. We might as well make a version for TikTok or Instagram as well. So I'll show you how to do that as well. So this is what that looks like. First, we're going to add subtitles. So you're going to go to subtitles, and we have an automatic subtitle. So an AI is now going to subtitle the video in English. We click it, takes a few seconds, but then you have your whole video subtitled, no manual work needed. So here you can see that we've generated subtitles for you. Now, very rarely, but sometimes V doesn't get it right. So our AI is not perfect, but even when it doesn't get it right, the AI actually knows that and will mark the words orange that it's not completely sure of. So there's a few orange words here. So I'm actually going to select those words and fix them. So this should actually be learning photography. So I'll just type that in. And the other word was actually correct, but the AI was just not confident about it. So here we have the video subtitled, and that took us a few seconds, and now it has subtitles. Now everyone in the world that doesn't have their audio turned on can actually watch this video. So that's really, really great. But we can also translate it now. Let's first style it. So let's make the subtitles look a little bit cooler. I like this style where you kind of show the current words highlighted. So I'll add that to it. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to translate them. So we're going to go click translate. And for this demo, I'm going to make it French. So I'll select French and click translate automatically. Now, I don't speak a word of French, but our AI will translate the video for us, and that will take a few seconds, and then we have a French video. Again, I'm not sure if there's French people in the room today, but I hope this looks like good French, because I'm going to post this video soon. So now in a few clicks, we've not only added subtitles that look great, we've also added those in French. So if I want to use those subtitles on YouTube or something, I can actually download the subtitles separately in this menu, or I can export the video and the subtitles will be burned in. Both is possible, whatever you like better. I'm going to go back to English just because most of you speak English, so I think that makes the demo easier. So that's our subtitles. Now let's add that progress bar that I was talking about. This is one of the easiest things you can do with Feed. You just click the button on our Elements tab to add a progress bar, and it's there. So let me show you what a progress bar looks like. It's just moving as the video progresses. And as I said, if you add a progress bar to your video, more people will probably watch it to the end. So that's really exciting. So the next element we're adding is actually a CTA. Let's add a little CTA at the end that prompts people to sign up. So we have this whole CTA pop-ups section in our Elements tab, which is also the same place where you can find the progress bars. And I'm just going to click the Sign Up Now button that is over there because it looks pretty cool. So I'm just positioning that here. It looks pretty good. Changing the timing so that it only shows at the end of the video. So this looks pretty good, but I like things to be animated. That makes your video look a little bit more professional. So let's add a little animation to it. We have a big animations button, and there we can add all sorts of animations. So let's use the pop animation for this one and just play that. That looks great. So here you have it. We're now going to export this video. We've made a whole YouTube video with subtitles, with translations, with cool elements that looks really, really good in just a few clicks. This literally took a couple minutes, and we even recorded it in those couple of minutes. So I'm really, really happy with this. This looks awesome. And, I can go ahead and download this right now. But actually, with this video, I might want to use it on TikTok as well. So I might want to make a version on TikTok as well, so that I can promote my course, not only on YouTube, but actually on TikTok too. So let's go back into the editor and click Edit Video. And let's make a new version. So as you can see here in the editor, we have a Resize Social Media button. So if you click that button, we allow you to resize your video for any type of social media. So let's click that and go to TikTok. So we have all sorts of presets for all modern media things. And here you can see what it would look like in TikTok. This already looks pretty good, but I'm probably going to make a few changes. So I'm going to click duplicate and resize. And what this will do, it will create a new project with the previous, all the previous stuff, but for TikTok, so that I can make changes there without screwing up the original. So this looks pretty good, but I see a few things. First of all, this title is over my eyes, so I'm going to move that up a little bit. And then the second thing I'm seeing is that the subtitles are maybe a little bit small for TikTok. So let's make those a little bit bigger. So I'm clicking those, going back to the Styles tab, and making those a little bit bigger. So let's play that again. Yeah, that's more like it. So now I feel like this video is actually looking pretty good. We've made one for YouTube, and now we've made one for TikTok as well. So let's click Done and export this video. That will take a few seconds, and it will show the TikTok version of this video. So now, after I exported that video, what I can do is I can download this video. For TikTok, I can even download the MP3 or GIF. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. I think it's a great talking head videos. It has a lot of the elements that I was talking about in my presentation so far. And as you can see here, we've done this in very little time, and it was pretty easy. So yeah, thanks for watching this, and let me know if you have any questions about it.
Thank you very much, Sam. That was a brilliant walkthrough for how to make better talking head videos, from recording to editing and optimizing, and just showed how quickly you can make those. So thank you. As we mentioned, if anyone's got questions, please pop them into the questions box as opposed to the chat box in the bottom right-hand side. I just had a couple of my own before I jump into everyone else's. So what would you say are the most common mistakes that people make when they're beginning to record a talking head video?
I think a few things. First of all, not getting your lighting correct. I think a lot of people record videos again that look something. Wait, let me turn off the lights. Look something like this, and it's just scary, It's not very engaging. It doesn't show your face. So yeah, get in front of the camera, find a good light, or use your window. That's step one. And I think the second biggest mistake that I see so many people taking, and it really frustrates me because it's so easy with Veed, it's not adding subtitles to your video. I don't know how often you've scrolled to your feed without audio turned off, but it happens all the time. And it's just such a waste because you can't watch a video then if you don't have your headphones in. And we've done some research on this and also viewed some other sources. And what we're hearing is that a video with subtitles has about 70% more likes, more views, and more engagement on social media than a video without one. So that means that you're actually almost getting the value of two videos for the price of one. So easy. So yeah, big mistake if you don't do it.
Yeah, that's a good extra incentive, because I know it can be easy to be lazy with that final bit of just adding subtitles, and it's so easy to do, and it's better for accessibility as well. So it's just like loads of great reasons to be doing it. How's my lighting and background? Would you approve of this? Look at the improvements we could do here.
I think it's pretty good. You could use a little bit more light on your face.
Okay.
And I think on the background side, I think it often looks better when the background is a little bit more dark. The reason that is because it pops out your face a little bit more. There's a little bit more contrast. So I like that. And the other thing I really like is a little bit of personality in the background. So just to see, what you're about, what you like, a plant or a painting or something like that.
Okay, thank you for the tips there. I need to invest in one of those lighting things that you've got. All right, let's jump into some of the questions from people here. Okay, so question from Stillian, who is asking, when we put subtitles under our mouths, where should we put the media, i.e. the pictures, so they and the subtitles are visible?
Yeah, so I think what people often try to do is they try to, the best thing is to put your subtitles in your lower third half of your video. And often that's also where your body is. So your face kind of floats over the subtitles because you want the subtitles also not to block your face as well, right? So then when it comes to pictures, there's a couple of things you can do. The first thing you can do is just show the picture full screen. That's often quite engaging. And I think especially on social media with small screens, you probably want to show your picture full screen. On larger videos like on YouTube and stuff like that, I personally like to show pictures next to my face. So just have one here, or maybe move a little bit like this and then show one in the big space beside me. Another option, which is kind of trendy right now, is to actually remove your background and then just have yourself, your face, your talking head, float over whatever you want to show. So that's pretty popular right now as well.
Thank you. Yeah, so quite a few options that you can go with. Hope that answered your question, Cillian. Okay, what else have we got here? We've got one from Eric. You talk about ums, but my trouble phrase is it's like instead of Is there a way to help me get those removed?
Yeah, I actually think Magic Cut probably catches that as well. So we say ums and ahs to illustrate it, but sometimes the it's likes and stuff like that get removed as well. So that's great. If it doesn't do it, I have a little announcement for you, which is that in about a month or two, Feed will add a feature where you can actually, when you're editing the video in the subtitles, you can actually delete words from there, and we'll delete them from your timeline as well. So that's going to be called editing by text. It's quite an exciting feature. I think it will be live in a month or two. So that will definitely help you as well for the things that might not be caught by Magic Cut. But Magic Cut works its magic, and often it just does whatever is your filler words or your stop phrases.
Oh, amazing. Good exclusive insider info to all you webinar attendees today. That's coming soon. And speaking of like advancements in the V tool, like what else is coming out, especially in terms of AI features that people can look forward to help them?
Yeah. So I just showed you translations with subtitles, and that's cool. You can subtitle your video in many languages. But one of the things that we're currently working on is dubbing. So basically that means that even if you don't speak a language, we'll generate a voice speaking the language for you. So that's gonna, come out towards the end of this year. We'll first start with a kind of a more of a robot voice, but over time we're gonna make this better so that you can even clone your own voice and it will be in your voice. And later on, also the lip movement will match the new language. So there will be no way for anyone that's watching your video to know that you don't speak French or Spanish or Chinese. You can create videos like that. So one of the most exciting things we're working on at Veet right now, coming soon. So yeah, very excited about that one.
Well, that is really cool. Yeah, that's a step ahead of the game.
Right? Yeah,
And
very excited about that.
How do you think all these developments in AI is affecting the landscape of video editing, and where do you see it all going?
Yeah, so we kind of see two things at Veet, and we're working on both. So one is AI just makes it a lot more easy to edit your video. So a lot of laborious tasks become very, very simple, like with the eye contact correction, with the clean audio, background removal, and Magic Cut. All of those things, you just click one button, and we do something that's traditionally very complex in just a couple of seconds. So that's really great. That will speed up production. It will make it easier to make more videos or just faster to make a video. So that's really, really great. And then the second thing we're seeing on the AI side is generative video. So without even getting in front of the camera, can we create a video for you? So in July, I think it was, we released a feature called Avatars, which allows you to type in something and then a generated person will say it at the camera, which is very exciting. And we're doing more and more advancement in that space as well, so that even if you don't want to get in front of the camera, or you don't have time, or maybe you forgot a piece that you wanted to add to your video, we're going to allow you to do that. So there's both generative AI and editing AI, and we try to leverage both. And all of that is just to make better quality videos that help you reach your goals. We're not here to, replace people. We just want to make it easier to make good videos.
Yeah, that's going to be so handy when that comes out, especially the bit of if you've just forgotten to say something, you just want to add it in smoothly. That's going to see it being very helpful for a lot of people. Okay, let's jump into some of these questions. I want to know the answer to this as well. So, question from Nuala: how do you deal with the light circle reflection on your specs and your glasses?
Yeah, great question. So one of the things I used to do is actually use wear contacts when I record videos because of the reflection. So what I do right now is I'm actually using a softbox. So a softbox is a much bigger light, and it has a diffuser in front of it, and that will make the reflection go away. If you don't have access to a softbox, they're actually quite cheap on Amazon, but if you don't have access to it, I recommend just standing close to a window. If you use a ring light with spectacles, I would either take them off or find an angle that works for you. And even if you see some reflection in a video, it's actually fine. Like, people don't really care that much. I think you will notice it more because you're recording the video and you want it to be perfect, which is great. But I think if you look at a lot of really good quality content, you often see some reflection on the glasses, and people are totally fine with that. So I hope that answers your question a little bit. But yeah, I've definitely been in that, have that problem as well.
That's useful to know. I'm actually wearing contacts right now as well because I have that same fear of the reflection. So that's good. Some good tips there. Okay, what else have we got? We've got 8 more minutes. So, Paul, can you add separate audio or change the audio voice to something different for the talking head?
So meaning you can change the voice, or?
I think add, like separate audio on top of a video is what I'm gathering from that.
Yeah, you can totally do that. You can add music. I didn't show you, but you can easily add music to it. You can add more talking tracks. We can do pretty extensive audio editing. We also have a stock audio library. So if you want to add background music, and you can just find it there, and then it's licensed. You don't need to worry about legal stuff, and work on that as well.
Awesome. I can see a few messages coming in the chat. If you can ping them into the question area, we can get to those as well. Olav, can I work with Magic Cut when my subject speaks Norwegian?
Yes, Magic Cut works in many languages. I speak Dutch as well. I'm from Amsterdam, and Magic Cut works for me in Dutch too. If it doesn't, reach out to me, because we're trying to make this a really powerful tool, but it's really hard. So if you have any feedback on how it behaves in Norwegian, let us know, and we'll try to fix it. But it should work in most languages. Yeah, and it only doesn't work when there's no voice in your video, because we're basing the cuts very much on the story you're saying. So if there's no voice in your video, it's really hard for us to make the right cuts.
Thank you for clarifying on that. So lots of languages that Magic Cut supports. Stillian, when we have two softboxes, how do we position them for best lighting?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest expert when it comes to lighting, but there is a lighting theory that I really like, which is called 3-point lighting. So 3-point lighting. If you look for that on YouTube. I think even Veed has some videos on that. But if not, there's probably tons of tutorials that explain to you how you can use it. Basically, the idea of the theory is you have like a background light, a light at the speaker, and then a secondary light for the speaker. And it will teach you all about it.
Thank you. Another one from Olab for subtitles. Can I import .srt or .vtt files into the Veed editor and continue editing them from there?
Yes, you can. When you open up our subtitles feature in the editor, you can. There's multiple options. One of them is the automatic subtitles that I just showed you, but you can also import and upload SRT and VTT files.
Brilliant. And Gary, can it touch up the presenter's face? I assume the video editing tool can it touch up the presenter's face?
Not yet. Well, to a degree, we have an effects tab in the editor that allows you to turn on some filters, kind of like Instagram. But I think there are some ways that we could do even better. Like, for example, making sure that your face is lit without you having to figure out a good lighting situation and stuff like that. So there's definitely some features coming around that. At Veed, our vision is that we want to make talking head videos really easy to make. So this is one of the key things that's hard to do, and we're definitely looking at how we can improve that experience.
Yeah. So just you're always listening here at Veed to things people want to improve on and how we can make them as quickly as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, these questions are definitely inspiring.
Lots of ideas coming through.
Yes.
I had a question. So if somebody kind of wants to do a talking head video, but they're really scared and nervous to make their first one and put themselves out there, what advice would you have for them?
The first, my main advice, so we hear this a lot at Feed. So when we talk to users, they always tell us like, hey, my first video was the hardest one. It was scary. After I posted that, I actually got so many cool responses that I was very, very excited. So I would always say, get in front of the camera, go try it out. There's so much content out there in the world that if it's not great, it will be forgotten immediately. People watch so many videos every day. But I think actually you will probably do something really great. So I would definitely, say go get out there. But if you're a bit anxious, there's a couple of things you can do. One of the things I like to do is I like to put a little Lego puppet on top of my camera lens. And it does like this, and therefore it just looks cute. And every time I see the camera now, I need to smile. And it just makes your camera a little bit less scary. So, you can do that, or you can put a Post-it on it with a little drawing or something like that. Those kind of things make the whole experience a little bit less anxiety inducing, and maybe it makes for a better video.
Oh, I love that as a tip, the little Lego man. Is he on your screen now as we're doing
Yeah. I can't show it right now, but yeah, definitely always there. Yeah, he has a name. He's called Harry, and I like to wave at him before I go on anxious webinars and stuff like that.
I love that. That's a great tip. Yeah. So the hardest one is always the first video, and
yeah. After that, it's downhill because you'll see people respond to it positively, and it's very exciting.
That's amazing. Okay, I've just seen we've got one more question. We've got 2 minutes. Okay, Ralph, the Magic Cut, will it have a feature in the future to upload filler words that you say, but Magic Cut may not catch, so they will automatically remove them?
We're going to expand Magic Cut a lot. I think how we're going to do that, I'm not 100% sure yet. The thing we would love to do is learn from our users as well. So when you have deleted a filler word, maybe we'll tell you, hey, we saw you deleted a filler word or a type of word that you don't like. Shall we delete that for you throughout the entire video? So that could be one way of doing it more automatically, or we can allow you to kind of create a dictionary of words that you don't want to use. There's a lot of things there. So yeah, we're definitely looking into how to improve Magic Cut and how to make that better. So not 100% sure if it will come like this, but a solution to your problem will definitely come, Ralph.
Brilliant. Thank you. Okay. I think it's time to wrap up. Before we depart, any final tips from you, Sam?
Well, I think the only thing I would say is, go get recording and start making talking head videos, because your first one is the hardest one. After that, it will get easier and easier, and it gets more fun as well. Like it's always fun to make new content, and you'll be surprised how good the content is going to look and how much it's going to help you achieve your goals. Video is such a powerful medium. Like I said, We want to connect with humans through video, and it's such a powerful medium. So go leverage it. It's almost free to start using videos for your company or for your personal brand. So yeah, go use it. Go get them.
Thank you, Sam. Good final dose of inspiration to get started there. And thanks for all of your tips. Thanks everyone for coming along, and for Anna for moderating the chat there. As we mentioned, you'll get sent the recording of this as soon as we depart now. So thank you.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, everyone, for coming. Bye-bye.
Bye.